According to what people say, love is blind. Can somebody help me see in between the lines?
Can we at least agree I'm yours and you're mine?
We just need to be willing to fight for our love.
I don't wanna fight no more. I just wanna love you back.
And I want you here, so I'm gonna fight for our love. I'm gonna fight for love.
You and me,
You and me,
you and me.
you and me, yeah. I travel down this road of love and war, of love and war, of love and war, of love and
I'm your girl, D-Light.
Hey, Mr. E, you in the middle, so you
Mr.
might as well
E,
go.
Okay, I'm used to how we normally do it.
I'm Ebony
Right.
Rose.
Ladies first, this is Mr. E.
Already.
D-Town with his Dallas jersey on.
All up in
Yeah,
California.
I ain't gonna represent.
With all that Dallas stuff in California.
Okay.
You know how we like it, though. Triple D in the building.
All right.
Love and War Show. We ready. Y'all ready?
We ready for sure. What up? What up?
It's been a lot of posts going around social media.
That one is
Here,
yours.
taste this. Make sure I didn't make it too strong.
Oh, she
with
make
the
it
cake.
strong.
You know, I like
Man, I
it
be
with
adding
the cake.
extra lemonade to
Let's
mine.
let's toast to the Love and War Show right
Love
here.
War.
Yes,
Little
together
something.
we're happy and we're singing. Okay, never mind.
Skylife out here too. Oh, she lied, but she talking
Okay.
about we ready.
Dallas is in Cali. Cali for show.
All right,
Show for show. What up, Jive Music?
Send my regards to Broadway.
Look, see, that's the audience. We got a live audience.
Live audience
Okay,
today.
so let's kick off the show, y'all. I'm glad we're together. You know, Love and War Talk. We do it every Monday night. We talk different topics, relationships, sex, marriage. And the topic tonight, it was pretty interesting. I just saw it on social
Been
media.
a lot of social media
A lot
posts
of
about
social media posts.
a lot of this about this
You know,
topic here.
Okay, so married men or even people
If you're dating.
if you're in a relationship with someone, is it okay for them to have friends of the opposite sex? Like Mr. E, is it okay for you to have women friends? D, is it okay for you to have male friends? Like you do have Al from the train though.
I got male friends, and my husband come get on the train with Al and Jason and all the whole crew, co-workers. I ain't got nothing to hide. You know what I'm saying? So
What up, Chrissy V?
So the question is, if you got a significant other, man or woman, okay, if you're married or in a relationship, be making friends with the opposite sex?
New friends too.
New friends with the
You know,
opposite
it might
sex.
be cool to have
Yeah.
existing friends,
That's
baby or whoever from 10 years ago, but new friends. Is it okay for them to have new girlfriends? Jocelyn, you just recently got married too, my sis.
Yes, Mrs. Perkins.
So,
yeah.
you chime in too. Is it okay for the
Mr. Perkins.
Mr. Perkins to
Chrissy
have
B,
new
what's up?
friends?
Chrissy B out there, look at her. Hi,
What up,
Chrissy
Dre
B.
and Sean? Everybody tuning in?
Everybody tuning in. So, Mr. E,
I mean, me personally, it's
you don't
okay.
want no new friends.
No new
bitch. I
friends, no
knew
new
her.
friends,
I
no
know
new
her.
friends. Unless she look like a stud, unless she young and May, and she Queen
Ellen.
Latifah from Set It Off.
Wait a minute.
I was gonna say that, Sky. I was like looking like a backwards
Like,
Oreo.
that's all right if it's one of them.
I was gonna say that too. I ain't gonna
If
even
it's a
lie.
stud homegirl, that's all right. You can have
Y'all
her.
look like Oreo cookie, 2 million cookies with a chocolate center.
Vanilla on the
We
outside.
look like a
chocolate.
burger. This nigga we look like a burger right now. This is the meat patty in the middle. We the two buns.
Y'all like a hamburger.
Okay, not too much.
You know
Not
what?
too much.
Y'all better leave it
Jocelyn
alone.
said no. She
Jocelyn said no. Why, Jocelyn?
Anybody welcome to chime in too. Since we don't have
Women's
Mr. E,
topic.
if y'all want to go live with us, anybody want to go live with us and chime in on this topic and say your response live with
Yeah.
us, you're welcome to
Chrissy
send an
B, come on
invitation.
in. Send an
an
invite.
invitation, and we will accept it. And you can chime on in.
Come on live.
Love
If
and
you
War
ain't got no
Talk.
makeup on, girl, nobody care about
Nobody
that.
cares.
Me
You know, she Hollywood.
You know
No,
what I'm
she
saying?
natural. She just
She
go around the way
Aquarius,
she is.
so,
She
you know.
natural. She do what
She's
she
Aquarius.
do. Anyway.
Well, see, I mean, and you are in a business where you work with females, and you know,
Right.
last week y'all had a session, and now she's not a new friend per se, but does your wife have issues with you? Because you work with a lot of
a
female
lot
artists.
of female artists, Mr.
Well, to be honest, I was finna crack a joke, but I'm not gonna crack a joke. But you know what? The thing about it is, that's what ain't what my wife, what she signed up for. But the main thing is, like,
You know
it's
it.
about trust.
Come with the
You know what I'm
territory.
saying? Yeah, but the main thing is about trust. Now, there's a difference between business and then a new female friend. So business, you know, at the end of the day, it got to make
That's right.
make sense for the
That's
household.
right.
So of course she's not gonna have.
But
no
you just
problem
can't be
with that.
having lunch and just hanging and going shopping with the homegirl, though.
Shopping is
That's
one
a
thing.
different thing.
Lunch is probably
I think
debatable.
that's what it means.
Yeah.
No, you know what?
Like, can you go hang out with Al and go shopping with Al?
Shopping is a
I
bit
don't
much.
think. Yeah, I wouldn't
That
go
would
shopping
be,
with
because they-
Al.
that'd be,
You
so
gonna be
again,
out-
that's what friends
be
do.
out in the dressing
But
room.
They go to eat, they go
If we
to
all,
eat.
if everybody from the train, you know, or coworkers come together and we all gonna go out to eat, or you know, a place where we can all kick it. But if me and Al was doing a one-on-one, I think my husband would have a problem with that.
with it.
Because he already was teasing me when he first got on the train because I used to talk about Al all
You
the
always
time.
talk about Al and trying to hook everybody up with Al.
I
Like
want
he's
to
just
hook
the guy
everybody
of the
up.
year.
But Al is a good guy. Okay.
Yeah, hook
no,
Sky up with
no,
Al.
you do too much for Al, Scott.
I don't want nobody else you trying to hook me up with. Never again. I got somebody.
So Mrs. Perkins said because it opens the door for some BS.
But some BS, some just assumptions. It just opens the door for assumptions, especially if they hanging a little bit more than what they should be. Like I said, if she a stud and she got cornrows and she look like Queen Latifah set it off, yeah, that's cool. But if she come around looking like
wait a
me
minute,
or
hold on.
something,
So you telling me that it just depends on the way she look?
of
The way she
course,
look make a difference.
absolutely. It,
Okay,
absolutely.
so they saying that if she fine, y'all we can't be friends.
Absolutely not.
But if she
No
look,
new friends. What we say, Aaron,
Nah.
Data, no
I
new
don't know if I
friends.
can buy that one. That ain't what's up. So, in other words, I'm gonna tell my wife, well, since he handsome, no, y'all can't be friends. But then if he ugly,
So would you
us
feel
ugly
comfortable
dudes,
if your wife had guy friends
we
that were
hit chicks
attractive?
too. We hit chicks too.
Would
Ugly
you
dudes
feel
hit chicks
comfortable
too.
if your wife had a guy friend that was attractive, whether it be a coworker and they was hanging out,
I think-
having lunch, whatever, you know?
I think it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter whether he was attractive or not. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, not for me.
It'd be different when they be attractive. It do.
I mean, so when when he first was getting on the train, it's like I almost felt like he wanted to come on the train just to see.
And
what's
then
going
Al
on
started
on the
talking,
train.
and he seen that Al was
And
a
everybody
square.
was. It wasn't about Al is a square because you.
So he didn't feel like he was a threat? That's
He
what
didn't
it
feel like he
was
was a threat. He was like, I'm cool.
Excuse me. He seen that it was a purely just a male,
Innocent.
female, innocent friendship. Two people that just have camaraderie, that enjoy each other's company. You know, Al is good girl on
Al
the way
is a
home.
good guy.
On the way home,
square.
he be bored. He got an hour on the train. You know, he got good conversation, and he always got some drama, some friends, a female, somebody that's got some drama going on.
Hell no.
I think
Uh-oh. What
Yeah,
did Sky Life say?
Wait a minute, hold on
She
now.
said, hell no. You ain't help no other woman. I will help, but you can't do shit for no... Yeah, well, what is this? No cat
And
other
so-
than hers, basically.
You can't help your mama, you can't help your kids, you can't
Well, we
help
ain't even asked that question yet. You all ahead of the game. So look. So then when he got on, though, he was like, yeah, I need to go. Come on here because your trained boyfriend. So he had automatically assumed in his head, like, that was my trained boyfriend and we had something going on.
then-
Why is that?
And
You
I
know,
think,
that got him a
and
lot,
I'm gonna say
though.
this. I think males and females are different. I think they different because females, like y'all, to me. Well, let me say this about males.
I
Let me
know
say
what
this.
you're going to say, Mr.
No, hold on. Hold on.
Today.
Let me say this about
What you
males.
gonna say, sis?
Males, we gonna control the environment.
Women
We gon'
weak.
No, I don't think that women
emotional.
weak. No,
You know how he
hold
go.
on, man. Can I finish my statement?
I
I just feel like men are gonna control the environment.
What up, Nikki?
You know what I'm saying? We gonna control the environment.
women don't
and we're more
control the
aggressive.
environment. And when you
No,
don't
no,
control
but
it,
all it takes is a vulnerable moment, and then that's a
see,
wrap.
there it is. That's a sign of weakness.
No,
You
I
are
didn't say
trying
nothing
to
about
say
weakness.
women
You said
are
weakness.
weak.
I didn't say nothing about weakness.
Vulnerability.
You said weakness. Let me get in this camera, man.
Look,
I ain't said nothing.
Hey, check it out for everybody just tuning in. What up, Nikki? What up? What is that? DC Big So. Y'all just tuning in. We are talking
Skylight.
about and welcome to Love and War Talk. What we are talking about if your husband or your wife or your significant other had
Me and this thing.
friends that of the opposite sex. Is it okay for them to have friends of the opposite of sex basically kicking it, hanging out, shopping, and spending time that y'all should be spending time doing? So that's what we're talking about. Chime in right now if it's okay for your man to have
Call in.
female
What you
friends.
think? You know, Mr. E is here
Go
today,
live
so
with
we
us
can-
too.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah,
have
we're
to.
welcoming anybody to chime in.
You
Hey,
can go live.
and let me say this. So when me
you
and
know.
my wife, hold on. When me and my wife, when we first got together, she had a conversation with a gentleman early in the morning. And hold on, let me say, but it was innocent. But I
Okay.
had to tell her that you have to understand that when it's late at night or early in the morning, you giving him access in situations that he should have access.
See, y'all be so
You
full
see
of
what I'm
it
saying?
on stuff like
Yeah.
that. And
Yeah.
Skylife then chimed in. She said, "Mr. E, you full of
Men don't control.
dookie emojis."
Who control? Only one person
What
controls.
did Dre say? Vulnerability lies within both male and female.
No, I agree. I'm not saying that.
Thanks
But what
for
I'm saying
another male
is
perspective.
a man is going to control it.
Give me. I need the dictionary so we can
A man
read
is
about
gonna
community.
control it.
I need my pen. This
Look
is
at
too
it.
much
See,
for
A
me.
man
out
is
here
going.
smoking
A man is going to control it. That's not from a chauvinist standpoint. No, nothing. A man is going to control. Okay. So
Don't
yeah,
be coming
women-
in here with okay, I did some shit.
Yeah.
Okay, look, you ain't home talking to Miss Sophia Jones.
You know what I'm saying?
Look, I'm just playing.
We can jump your tail
Hey,
today.
hey.
All right.
You see?
Look,
A man don't
control.
control.
No, because I'm just not confrontational. Don't bring out the South
bopped over
Central.
their head.
Don't bring the South Central out.
But I just think that it's a difference because men, we're gonna manipulate the environment, we're gonna control the environment, we're gonna try to set the tone, all that. You know what I'm saying? And we're used to that.
Not
So it's
all
the
men,
difference.
because Al ain't like that.
I'm not saying Al, but if he had the right intentions, he know to catch you at the right time. He know to catch you at the right time. So I'm not saying that you're not silent, but what I am saying is that I understand from women's standpoint why they don't want men to, especially they married man. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Right, okay.
Now, what about say, what if that friend needed help? What if Alfred McChain needed some financial
hell
help and wanted you to help him? Just front him
Or
some
vice
money.
versa.
Front him some money.
Or vice versa.
Well,
Well,
yeah,
let me
but
tell
if
you
you
this.
borrow some money from Al, do you think your husband would be cool with that?
Well,
That's the difference. I'm gonna explain the difference. The difference there is that they are a unit. We're a unit. When you marry, you're a unit. So if she's borrowing money, technically they borrowing money. If she's helping him, technically they are helping him.
That's true,
You know
but
what I'm saying?
and then that would make your husband or
Yes.
the man feel very
Well, it just
insecure.
Well, it just depends if he
About the situation.
If he give her his blessing. Or not.
Well,
If he
I
give-
do have a situation. My brother, because I got a gang of
Mr.
siblings.
E is a
child.
pimp.
I got a gang of siblings.
Define help.
I,
Wait
wait a minute. I got a gang
Front him
of
some money.
siblings, y'all, and one of the baby mamas to one of my brothers, she contacted me and she was like, "I need some money." You gonna turn the
Say
air
that
on
one more
child?
time, right.
Okay, or open up the window or something, cause it's cold as hell outside. You up in here hot, all these lights on you, and so
Boy, we close together though.
the chocolate melts too.
Turn up
Don't
on
do me
nobody.
like that.
Okay, anyway, so with that being said, she had called me and she said, I'm going through something right now. I'm gonna get evicted. I need some money. And she was like, I've been asking one of my male friends, and she made it seem like he's a male friend, but they ain't got nothing popping. She know his wife and everything, but she been borrowing money from this man to help her pay her rent for the last several months because she was out of work. But I found that very peculiar that a married man in a relationship would let his female friend borrow money to pay her rent. That stuff is
that
real.
sounds like a trick.
Yeah, I was
That
saying
sounds like they got a relationship that
Yeah,
nobody else knows.
That's a pimp relationship right there.
Tell me about it. I know all about it.
Well, I'm just telling you what she told
checking
me.
for show.
She told me.
I'm gonna see every
Sound like I need his number. Where he at? Is he out here? Is he local?
No, he's not Al. No, it's not Al.
Find out.
So I'm just
Not
saying.
the Al.
It ain't tricking if you got it. Shit.
Okay.
Somebody asked, does his wife know?
That she said his wife do know, like they're friends.
Oh,
that
they
she's
having threesomes.
It's a friendship.
Oh.
So y'all saying it was something else funny with that, but I felt like, well, that is very nice of that man, you know, and her and the wife to let her borrow money.
They trying to proposition something going on.
So y'all think something funny with
Something
that?
funny
Mr. E,
business.
do you think
Funny
it's
business.
funny business? If you, what would your wife say?
I didn't got a proposition before.
Well, I'm just
I don't think this is.
Operation
I'm
Run.
telling you.
Operation Run, nigga, run. I was like, what is going on
just
here?
telling you what the girl said. She said
He said
he
definitely
was a friend. He was a friend, and she was borrowing money to pay her rent. Now she couldn't help her this particular month, so now she calling on other family members to help her.
Right.
Now, so Mr. E, you're a married man.
Right.
If your wife, if let's say Ebony or me or somebody was asking you to help us pay some bills or whatever here and there, would she got a problem with that?
Ebony gonna have to pay us back. She gonna need some Tylenol, some zucchini, a spatula.
So why Dalise ain't going to pay
That's
back
gonna get
though?
crazy. Oh, Dally's gonna have to pay back too. Whoever borrowed from me and Miss Jones, we wild. Y'all
So
gotta pay us back.
it would be a
Oh, so y'all
thing.
let folks borrow money?
Hey, look, you got to pay us.
Because you did say y'all conversate and agree on every dollar that leave the
I was
house.
making a joke. I was gonna say it's gonna be a threesome or something. You gotta pay both of us back at the same time. Me and Miss Jones crazy. I'm just playing.
Miss Jones, where she at? She ain't even logged in tonight.
Yeah,
She gonna beat your
She
ass
said she
up.
don't stay up. But she went to
Miss
sleep.
Jones went to sleep. Bless her heart.
Bless her heart.
All right, so the comment said his wife should know every little thing about this chick, and she said they
She does.
did. She
She
said
does.
they were friends. It's a friendship thing.
Hey,
But
I had a guy tell me that his wife knew about me. And that we was just friends. We were
That's
just
'cause
friends. Remember him?
That's 'cause
And he
his
would
wife-
come over all
which
the
one,
time.
bitch? Which one? Wait a minute. Because I'm like trying to recollect.
Jay.
Recollect, child.
Hey, there's so many Jays out there, but
Jay,
yeah.
Jay,
Apparently his
Jay.
wife knew when he would come over to the house and pick up goodery and stuff from me, you know.
His
And
wife
they was
probably
friends.
liked
And
you.
we was friends, you
Yeah.
know.
It
Did he
was
show his wife a
friends.
picture?
They
Did he
was
show his
friends.
wife? I don't know. I don't know about all that.
Yeah.
I don't even know what she
And
looked
it
like.
was a friendship.
I didn't want to see what she looked like.
That
but
was
we
a
were a true
friendship.
friend,
That
like
was a true
friends.
friendship.
Didn't start out that way, but you know.
When you realize,
See, you know what? That's why we don't. That right there is
It
why
ended
we
that
don't
way.
want wife in
It
and get
ended
new
that way.
friends.
We was
right
friends.
there.
We still friends. Shit, it didn't end
Started out
that.
that way.
It started out that way.
Started out that way, and then you know what? You decided to go back to your wife. Okay, we could be friends then. That's cool. We're
And
not
that's
gonna
what
continue
it
this
was.
shit.
All
That's
right.
exactly how it went down.
All right. So, Ebony.
Ebony should know how to watch. What does it say? Ebony should know
Helping
how
a
much
bitch
wifey
payment.
gets down.
So look. So Ebony.
What?
You are extremely, I feel like, in a relationship, you have shown us
That
on
come
this
on
show.
towards the camera.
In this show, you have showed us that you could be a little insecure when it comes to being in a relationship
Yeah.
with a man. Like you don't want no female friends. You don't.
What
there's
you
a
need
lot
female
of,
friends for?
See,
Nigga,
there
go to
she
the bar
go.
with your homeboys. Go to the strip club
There
with your
she
homeboys.
go.
I couldn't even imagine my nigga going to the strip club with a homegirl or going to hang out and doing lunch. Like, unless it's your college homegirl, high school homegirl. I don't even want that bitch around on the cool because y'all might have had something in high school.
But I got a
Y'all
question.
ain't trying to tell me.
But I got a question. Did it
What?
ever occur to you
What?
that his home girl can make y'all closer together, can bring y'all closer together?
No.
No, I'm serious. Like if y'all get into it,
Never occurred to me.
I'm saying, now listen to me. If y'all get into it,
Never occurred to me.
She can let him know from a female
Sometimes
perspective.
females
how
don't
little-
be having attractions to your man and you don't even know it. She done probably been in love with this
But
nigga
he
since
can-
high school
but
and
he-
she ain't confessed her love. And she trying to find the right time and now he got a
But
girlfriend.
it's
I ain't
his
got time for that
decision,
shit.
though.
I
But
ain't trying
it's
to.
his decision whether he want to pursue. You know what I'm saying?
perfect example.
I'm not jealous. I just ain't trying to open doors for shenanigans. I just don't
Well,
want to
that's
do
what
it.
our sister said.
You know,
That's what our
unless she
sister
Queen
said. This is
Latifah, Young
perfect.
and May. You know, I don't even.
Okay, perfect example.
Scott crazy.
She gotta
Insecure.
have a fitted backwards or something. Or she gotta be one
Insecure.
of
The show Insecure. Perfect example. you know, what's the characters on Insecure that she was the not Issa, her friend Molly, and the dude that the light skinned dude that she started messing with. She is friends with the girlfriend and him, and then they start jumping off behind her back,
Right. And still
even
don't
though
even
they
know.
have an open relationship.
But still nobody telling you how you gonna tell your homegirl you sleeping with her man.
So are you saying that that's why you really are uncomfortable with men having female friends, your man or a husband having female friends?
They have an open relationship though, so she shouldn't care. But I think
You got to come in.
The
We
reason
both
it
do.
makes it worse is because Molly is her friend. You know what I mean? But if they have an open
But Molly was
relationship,
his
she's
friend,
allowing
too.
her man to sleep. That's true. You are right. But still, why are they keeping it a secret? Why is it so bad then?
Okay, and another example since it's on right now too, Love and Hip Hop. Love and Hip Hop, that whole thing that Lyrica and Safari had going on, that almost broke up her relationship.
In her marriage.
Her marriage.
Right.
With A1.
And had them questioning whose baby was it.
Because she was friends with Safari, and
Right.
I was watching the episode.
All of a sudden, dick flicks went around, apparently. And
he sent her
the
allegedly.
eggplant.
He sent her a
ain't
picture.
no allegedly. That eggplant,
Well,
we all seen
we
it.
don't know if it was sent. He said he accidentally sent it to her
He
or
lied.
something to everybody or whatever he said. But he did say, he did say they ended up chatting via text, friends, right? So Lyrica and Safari, they
All it takes is one emoji. They one emoji.
Remember they had the Safari went viral with his penis.
I'm gonna tell you,
okay, yeah, I remember that.
folks is one emoji away from cheating. All it takes is one
Eyeballs.
wrong
You know-
emoji, and that's in the wrong message.
Okay, can I say this? First of all, to me, this don't apply to people that are silent. Okay, if you silent, you're not one emoji from cheating. You know what I'm saying?
Well, so say for instance, say we talking about Love and Hip Hop. So look at Brooke. Brooke and her man Marcus. They actually got an issue right now because I guess that whatever diamond chick she calls a Destiny Diamond or a Cuban Zirconian, whatever she calls her, but Brooke and Marcus was having issues because Brooke didn't like the fact that Marcus liked and liked her
Right.
pictures when she was kind of like half
Half
naked
naked.
on Love and Hip Hop, or she
Yeah,
was on
social media break you up every time.
So is it
That's-
okay for your significant other to be liking your friends and other people's pictures on Instagram, like your personal
Can I
friends?
keep it real?
Keep it real.
Two things. Number one,
Does she even follow?
My wife will only like appropriate pictures. But the second thing is, even if she did, I'm not petty, so I'm not gonna trip off.
You got to really be sitting over there in that section and seeing what pictures people like. But also, when you're scrolling through Instagram now, they have it where you can see whoever your mutual
Right.
followers are.
That like
That
That
like
liked
that.
it.
I don't like
Yeah.
that shit. I don't like that. You tell them all, and then, especially when they highlight your comment and put your comment right on the top. Since you follow, I'm like, oh man, you just
You can't be
out of
discriminated.
out of
Oh.
5,000
DJ
comments, my
Prince
shit come up on the top. What you mean?
DJ Princess Cut just said she just gave us the eyeball emojis, and she was like, "Mr. E with y'all."
Why is Mr. E with us?
emojis.
He's
I'm
visiting
spending the night.
California.
Uh-oh.
Visiting
I'm
Cali
making-
jury.
Yeah.
Don't say that.
Princess
We don't
Cut,
need
what's
Mrs. Jones coming over here. She gonna be knocking on the door.
Okay. You still in her? Look at her dog. Her
You know
dog
my
always
dog.
fall for the okie doke.
He do, you know, bless his
Her
heart.
dog got ADD, I swear.
All right, so look, y'all, because that's a serious thing. I have a friend personally. We went to her wedding, and a year later, they were getting divorced over some Instagram-ish. You know what I'm saying?
Divorced?
Eyeballs and all kinds of stuff. He was liking girls' pictures and
comments.
and you know, it just we talking about, you know, are you comfortable with your male, your female or man, you know what I'm saying, your woman or your man, following your friends or liking their pictures
Or having female, or
Yeah,
even,
like
or your
female
partner having guy
pictures.
friends.
So I have
too.
a question. If you see that your husband is liking females' pictures, is that worth divorce to you?
I don't care about
Yeah,
that
I
stuff.
don't
It's all
either.
entertainment.
But you know what? She
I
be all
like
up in the
characters.
pastors.
Look,
She be all up in the pastor's comments anyway.
That's fine.
With her hand.
There's some fine pastors out there, and I just be like, boy, they got a word to it, and they easy on the eyes. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Just so you know, so
But
you do though.
I think seasoned married people, we don't trip off that.
We
It's
don't
It's
trip.
for better or for worse.
I like half the shit, I don't even know what it is. I just be like,
Like,
Tap, double tap, double tap, because I just, something caught it.
And Miss
Your
Jones,
dog's still tripping with double
That's all right.
taps.
Don't worry about cheeks.
We
yeah,
got
and Miss Jones, she be confident. She be like, he ain't going nowhere.
You know what I'm
She
saying?
be confident.
See, well, hey, you
Yeah,
know
no,
what?
she be-
Kudos to
That's
you.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
and
confident, but I still don't want no extra bitches around. No.
Why,
No,
yeah?
and then
Because
especially in
you're
the
so
studio,
confident.
like you ain't gonna have 2, 3, 4, 5 chicks hanging out. You ain't gonna have it.
Not just
Respect.
hanging out. It's gonna be
Just hanging out different
No,
female
no.
friends. You're
Oh,
not
no.
gonna have them in the house.
Get to your business.
Nah.
Even
It's
one
always
friend.
bad news.
Chrissy V is cool. Business friends is cool. Like that's different. But like I'm talking about spending time with that friend, doing stuff that maybe you and your
But
wife
you know
should
what?
be doing.
But I'm gonna tell you this. I'm silent, so she knows
and then
like.
venting to her.
Nah,
Everybody like
nah,
F
I'm
extra
silent.
chicks and all that. I don't know.
Thank you, Chrissy. I'm glad
I
somebody
don't-
with me, and
I
I don't
don't
look like the
trip.
jealous, envious. Like I'm jealous because that's
No,
not it.
no,
I just
no,
want to
no.
open doors. You don't
Yeah,
want
you
me
wanna
having
open
male
doors.
friends. How do you, guys hate when you have male friends? As soon as you have male friends, they want to accuse you of sleeping with them and doing all the numbered things. It's like
Yeah.
I feel the same way. So it opens the doors
And then-
for if I'm
So,
gonna do
Mr.
it, you
E,
gonna do it.
Mr. E, you not
And I'm not
tripping
gonna do
if
it.
she likes certain pictures.
No, I'm not.
Even if it's a
wouldn't-
friend or somebody you know.
I wouldn't care.
Or a nice chocolate man all oiled up and just
Then I think she
showing
got
his
good
chest.
taste.
She
Then
do that.
I think she
Okay.
got good taste.
Okay,
You know what I'm
because
saying?
that's how I am. I don't
Yeah,
really care about
I mean,
all
I don't.
that.
It has to be something different. Now, if I walk in the house and I walk in our bedroom and she got that same dude on the bed, that's a different situation.
That's a different situation.
But other than that, like you pick and balance wise.
Now if she go to lunch with
Okay.
him too, that's a different situation, huh?
Okay.
You gonna start questioning that lunch date.
All right, so Ebony, you not even with social media. Can your dude like photos of models?
I mean, yeah, if they're, but still, you don't know if they're in their DMs. That shit just makes you always wonder, and they be always following
See,
hella
now she
models.
not- why you
I'm
think
just
the
saying,
worst?
But they,
That's what I was gonna say.
the worst.
Yeah,
I
you
think the worst because niggas is thirsty on Instagram. So it's just like I done been around
So what you
long,
gonna- so what you gonna do? Stop
I've been around
dealing
since
with dudes?
Instagram started. Shit. So
I'm saying I was around
But
too.
where's the level of trust? Have you ever trusted anybody?
Yeah,
I think
I
it's gonna turn into a
I
therapy
have.
thing. There's some reasons
I
why
don't
you
have no
single,
problems
man.
with trust. Believe me, I have no problems
No,
with trust.
I think you do.
I have never broke up with any of my dudes over no Instagram shit though. Tell you
Ebony,
that.
you ain't
Or
had no dudes since Instagram, bitch. I mean, we being real. She is being Ebony. When is the last time
hold
you
on.
had a boyfriend?
You acting like, okay, so you want me to be with somebody for 4 years at a time? Hell no, I recycle niggas
So
to be 1
so
year,
my-
2 year, and
Nigga,
depending
I
on what
can't
happens.
So
How
my
long
question
they make
is.
it.
So my question
They
is.
don't always make it 2 years.
My
shit.
question is when you.
They don't always make
So
it
when
down.
you get in a committed relationship, are you gonna stop liking dudes' pics?
No, she
It ain't
still
been-
like pictures.
It got
No, I'm talking
quiet,
about you.
didn't it? No, she said you know.
Yeah,
she
I
likes
mean,
like
shit. Especially if it's a muscle picture and it's like, you know,
Oh,
if it's a family picture.
boy,
But if it's a
the devil
provocative
so
picture,
busy, boy.
if it's a provocative
God,
picture, yeah.
You gonna
What
like
if
it?
it's one of his friends? Do you think
That's inappropriate, I think. Like,
you think that's inappropriate?
sometimes it depends on what kind of friend. If it's like, you know, a cousin or if it's like
An
a best
athlete.
man.
Say for instance, you dating an athlete,
Uh-huh.
and his homeboy is an athlete,
Uh-huh.
and he put one of them pictures out there looking athlete.
You
scrumptious.
you shouldn't even be
Okay.
doing all
I mean,
that.
let me tell you something. First of
Nah,
all,
I'm not feeling
if Miss
it.
Jones, like
Especially
any
with
picture,
Instagram highlight my motherfucking like, hell no, you shouldn't be doing
if she
that.
liking a picture of a half naked dude, then the first thing I'm gonna say is, do you realize that everybody can see that you like that? You know what I'm saying?
What the problem is that it's just a like of a picture on a social media
Yeah,
platform.
we're not gonna get a divorce over that.
Okay.
We're not gonna get a divorce over that.
So-
But, I mean, like certain pictures, I'm just not gonna like.
Oh, okay,
So
I want
now
to ask
what?
you, when
I
is
was gonna
Mrs. Jones? I wish somebody. I think I need Sky. You want to come in the
I
background?
need
right
somebody
here?
like, no,
I
it's gonna
gotta
have
ask
an
this
echo
question.
though. It's gonna have an
No,
echo.
she-
Should have sit in this chair real
No,
quick.
I'm not getting on camera.
Okay, should I get on camera today? Should I get on camera today?
I wish
okay.
one of y'all would get live with us right now.
I have a question for the women out there. If you one of your friends is a model or a stripper, and your man is following her, would you have a problem with your man following your beautiful friend who is a stripper or a model, and if he likes her pictures, and you just happen to be on Instagram and you see that, oh, my man liked her picture.
It depends on if I like her too. You know, if I don't like that bitch,
just
I'm gonna be
saying,
hella
that's your
mad.
friend. I
But
said it's your friend.
How
It's your
close
friend.
of friends are we?
friends.
It's the question is on this post that we seen from the Shade Room. It says, "Are you comfortable with your boo following your friends and liking their pictures? That's the question.
Now, let me tell you this. Miss Jones gonna say something. She's gonna say something.
What would your wife say?
Yeah, Miss Jones gonna say something. She's gonna
Is
say.
T-Cash on, Lord have mercy?
What up, T-Cash?
Cash
No,
Flow.
I would say this. I have a friend that, and I probably should unfollow her ex by now, but I have a friend that all of us, all the group friends and family followed her boyfriend. And we all liked each other's pictures, but nobody ever, posted anything provocative. You know what I mean? You liking pictures of niggas on a boat or, hanging with partners. You like your regular ass pictures with family, things like that. I think where you cross the line is if it's a provocative picture. If the picture is a seductive, it's like, pass that shit. You can risk that, like, just pass it on by, keep it moving, because all you need is Instagram to highlight your motherfucking like or your comment, and that's World War III.
T-Cash, join us right now. Can you join us and say, you know how I say,
Cash,
What
hold on,
Cash?
he
You
the
know
one
always-
that asked.
No.
He don't like all the naked
what you
pictures.
say? Which one
Cash
you say?
don't, every time I see a naked picture, I see like by
Hey,
T-Cash.
no, what it say?
No, I'm just messing.
Right. T-Cash be liking hella
I'm not
bitches'
messing.
pictures.
He don't be liking my pictures, shit.
Yeah,
You ain't naked.
You don't be liking my pictures,
If you
T-Cash.
get butt naked right now, he gonna go down
He
the
ain't
whole
like none of my
line.
pictures.
Wait a
And that's my thing. I try not to flood my Instagram with body shots and looking thirsty
Hey.
for attention. You don't want dudes to be every picture be like.
Well,
You know.
T-Cash,
I want them-
Anthony had a crush on you back in the day, boy.
Boy, I still got a crush on him now. He don't
She
even
be
know.
crushing
Y'all
on
don't
you,
even know.
T-Cash. But see, he like, his girls gotta have a little more edge to them. You know what
I
I'm
tell
saying?
you what, if you
Anthony
like
too.
T-Cash,
I love him on ratchetness.
If you like T-Cash, if you like T-Cash, you better get used to them pictures getting like.
What pictures, whatever. He
Right.
like,
If your man
I'm
is
just
a rapper,
I'm just
right. I'm
if
just
your man
saying,
is
like,
a rapper, he gonna be liking pictures and he got a gang
you
of
know
followers
him.
and stuff
You
like
know,
that.
especially athletes
So why would I think you would have a
and
problem?
producers.
I think you would be Brooke on Love and Hip Hop.
Hell no, Brooke is hell no.
and-
She's a loony tune. I love you, Brooke, though, but she a loony tune.
No, she just, she giving
look
people
crazy.
a show. She
She look
giving people a
crazy.
show. Y'all,
She
my
crazy.
people. That's right. Well, come on in. Come online. Join us.
We
on
do want
Instagram
somebody
Live.
to join us live right now. And thank you for agreeing with me, Jocelyn, my
Music and
sis.
Smoke TV. I
What
like
up,
that.
y'all?
Music and Smoke TV done join. You want to come on, Music
shout out,
and Smoke
Chrissy.
TV?
Yeah.
Who want to come on live? We talking about, social media. We talking about your men and your women and having relationships and friendships with the opposite sex. And then we turn that topic into social media.
Social media, liking your
Like if
your girlfriend's
Yeah.
homegirls' pictures.
Shout out Chrissy. That's Chrissy's show.
Oh, that's Chrissy's
Music
show.
and- yeah,
I like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Music
Music
and
and Smoke
Smoke.
TV.
Bring the smoke.
Bring
Yeah,
the
yeah.
smoke.
Yeah.
All the smoke. We want all the smoke.
Chrissy, I think me and
We want all the smoke.
DJ Deuce gonna need to talk to you.
Okay, she'll be
We
out
got
there
something
soon.
brewing, and your name came up. You know
She'll
what I'm
be out
talking
there
about.
real soon. Okay, anyway, look.
So what does that?
Okay.
So,
Look, wait a
so,
minute.
Cause I'm just still trying to figure it out. So what does that mean if your significant other liking pictures? Does that mean that they like them, or they just
They
like
just
the
lusting. They
picture?
might be lusting over the picture, but
They
again,
might be, but they might not be.
again, it depends on the
So
picture.
should I unfollow, say for instance, some of our female friends, and one of our female friends, for example, and her in a relationship, a past dude broke up. Should I unfollow him as a friend?
I'm this close. I've been this close to unfollowing him, and I don't know why I haven't done
Are
it
we
yet.
talking about the same guy?
We
you
might
think?
be. We might be.
The bodyguard dude?
Why are we gonna say all of that though?
I'm just saying that 'cause we ain't gonna say nothing else. I'm just
That's
saying,
him.
does that make you? Yeah, okay.
'Cause again,
I
they're not
swear I
together
seen him in
anymore.
a music video the last
You
week
probably
too.
did.
Yeah,
And you liked it.
And I did like it. And I did like it.
Yeah,
And I don't like
crazy.
none of his stuff no more. So it's like, what's the point of even following? I don't
Just
even
stop
see. I don't be
following
on
Chad.
Instagram like that.
Man,
Stop
you know what?
following
I like,
Chad.
if I see something I like, I just like pics. Now, I ain't gonna like the camel toe pics. There's plenty of them.
It's
I don't
some
like the
camel toe
camel
pics.
toe, the nipple pics. I'll be a little.
Miss Sophia
I
Jones will
don't-
have a problem with
Yeah,
that.
I stay
So
away
you just
from them.
stay with your partners and your
Yeah.
rapper homeboys and them.
No, I
and
like
just like
female
these
pics,
pictures.
but I mean, if
No
I
cause, no
like
I don't
shenanigans.
have problems with I think it's so petty. social
that's
media
petty. That's
liking stuff and all that stuff, and I can understand why my friend, for example, broke up with her husband though, because it was some DM sliding in the DM action,
It happens.
and then he wouldn't follow
DMs
her.
is different.
He was private and
Like I
wouldn't
said,
follow her,
It's one emoji.
and he didn't accept
Well,
her
no,
friendship.
no. I understand that because the thing about it is, sometimes with your significant other, you can't do social media together.
But
can't-
then don't you see the level of why she was insecure? Because you won't
She
let
probably-
me into your
she
social
actually
media
probably,
world.
Well, actually, she probably was insecure first, and then he said, "You know
I
what?
think
this
he
is
made her
gonna work."
insecure because my friend is hella beautiful and
It's a lot of beautiful girls that's
and so
insecure.
and he
As
was
a matter of
like,
fact, it's mostly beautiful girls that's insecure. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm just trying to forecast the whole thing. It sounded
gonna
to me,
forecast
it
the
sounded
whole
to me
thing.
like she was insecure first, and he said, "Nope, we can't follow each other on social media."
but
I
that
wanna-
made her follow him. I mean, that made her do like stupid stuff, like
that was in
do
her.
ghost accounts.
It didn't make her. That was her.
you
That was
can't
her.
do it.
And let you know that was her. Everything
But
you
he
telling
was
me.
getting caught up doing stuff too.
Okay, what did he
I
do?
never did no ghost
What did he
account
do?
now.
He was leaving eyeball pictures and then sliding up in the DM.
Eyeballs, like I said, one emoji away
Away.
from fucking some shit up. That's all I said. What did I say 10 minutes ago?
Nah, she got
One
it.
emoji away. Them eyeballs, them heart emojis, the hands, the little let me come get you with your little horny ass emojis.
Yeah, them emojis.
Well, tear your shit down.
I tell you what, I will say this. If I see Miss Jones put some
heart emojis or
eggplant
eggplants on-
emojis under
it's a
somebody's
problem.
picture, I'm going to think she hacked. Or she going to have to pack.
For heck,
Heck,
she
she
got
don't
to
have to pack. That's hella
Lord
funny.
have mercy. All
I
right.
don't trust it. I
All
don't
right.
trust it.
Well, we couldn't get nobody to come on live. I don't think y'all not
man.
daring enough. We Tay
The
the
night that
best.
we're all
Tay
together
the best.
in one room, you
Tay
guys
the
can't
best.
go
Come
live
on.
with us. We want
We should
somebody
have
to go
told
live with
Ricochet
us.
or somebody to come
Ricochet, where he at? Somebody call him.
on. Yeah.
And a
Cheech.
dog, Cheech, get your dog.
Shut up, Cheech. He protecting
Oh,
the
now
house.
it's my dog.
He
Shit.
protecting the house. He protecting.
They protected
Oh,
the
So
house.
God.
we got Mr. E live right here in
All the
LA
way from Dallas.
Yeah,
from
man.
Dallas.
It's cool to be in the building, too.
Yeah, all of us
Real cool.
together. I'm gonna have to go get my camera and everything, so we're gonna cut the show a little bit short
Somebody
tonight.
take a screenshot and send it to us, man.
Right.
You know
Please
what I
take
mean?
a screenshot.
Christy, where you at?
Hey,
Triple D.
somebody.
That was the one.
Ready,
That was the one.
Somebody go there.
That was
Somebody
mine.
got it.
So look, check it out. If you guys have some topics that you want us to talk about on the show, please forgive our analysts. You know, we working on the studio in a studio situation, but you know, right now we just on IG Live doing our show like this.
Hey,
I'm a
get
beat
your
you.
ass.
Okay, anyways.
Anyways,
Yeah,
so you
but
have to
if
turn crazy on their ass.
but if you
Beat your
get him something. Okay. So, but
Hit
yeah.
'em with something.
Here we go. Back to what I was saying. If you got a topic for our
She got
show,
it. Appreciate it.
yeah. If we got a topic for our show, why don't you just go ahead and email us, and Ebony is
Please
gonna
do.
give you the email
Why
address.
you always gotta pass it to
Yeah,
me?
you gonna
But
give you the email
please
address.
do email us, y'all, at loveandwordtalk@gmail.com, and be sure to follow the Love and Word Talk IG page and follow us on YouTube, Spreaker.
Facebook.
Just look it up. Love and Word Talk, Love and Word
Yeah.
Radio. We everywhere.
Yeah, and YouTube, Love and War Radio. We gonna, just expand this relationship talk show. From a male's perspective and a female's perspective.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So Mr. E,
Mr. E.
you hear live.
Looking like a hot link in the middle of a bun.
You know what I'm
Look
saying?
at her. She can't. She got jokes, bro. She got jokes.
Looking like a whole Big Mac.
All right, but yeah. So before we get into my my little
Situation.
my topic
Oh,
tonight,
man.
because Ebony, you ain't got your sex tips tonight. Let me do Delight's Insights.
Hey.
Okay. But and then your drink is almost gone. Your drink gone. My drink is low, so we gonna
Wrap this up. But go ahead.
yeah. Before we get into Delight's Insights, okay, and we get the show wrapped up, I want to ask you, what is your advice out there for men and women? And let's start with women. Okay, I think you should give the women, because that's what this was about. This show was the foundation of this show is, I think for we want to help relationships. Okay, women who are single, I think they need to hear from a man's perspective,
That's what
and women, and
That's
you know,
right.
married women need to hear from a man's perspective
Oh,
too.
shit.
We want to have a better relationship with the male and the opposite sex. Okay, so how can you? What advice do you have out there for women who husband maybe has some female friends? What advice do you have for that woman?
Make sure they look like.
No,
Maybe two
don't. I didn't
percent
ask
off.
you. I asked Mr. E. We asking for your ass to have women single forever. Go ahead, Mr. E.
Because the next thing he gonna be wanting a threesome with her.
Here
Anyways,
she
go
Here
ahead.
she go. Mr. E, what
Anyway.
advice would you give women out there with man and a man, a husband that have female friends?
A husband that has female friends and then he gets into a relationship.
Yes.
Okay, well, the thing about it is, if it's a real, true, solid friend, she'll respect the relationship. Okay?
That's right.
And then I believe that you can actually have, I believe that few visits make close friends. So we don't have to talk every day to remain friends.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, at the very end of the day, if it's a true friend, then regardless of the fact that you respecting your guidelines in your relationship or your marriage, y'all always gonna be cool. It's just that friend gonna have to respect the boundaries. So, my advice, if anything, is to make sure that you respect your lady and at that same token acknowledge that y'all always gonna be good. You know what I'm
And
saying?
make sure she the homegirl, and she ain't trying to profess her love a year down the line. Talking, I've always been in love with you. Let me fuck. That's what you need.
You
You make sure she the
always gonna think the
homegirl.
worst. Ladies,
Make sure she the homegirl.
ladies, my advice is don't always
She
think
gonna
the
be a
worst
good
like
Lifetime-
some people.
A Lifetime movie writer.
Right. Because she always gonna think of the worst.
Scenarios. I got all the
Drama and just how if the worst case scenario
But
will
believe
be.
me, I never tripped though. Even excuse me, because this pen is hella strong. But even in my past relationships, I've never tripped on any of my dudes when they even when I found out somebody was texting somebody and sending nude pictures, they was having I just sat on the couch and we talked about it and kept it moving and we dated after that. I didn't break up with him, but it wasn't like war. I don't ever turn into that super jealous girlfriend. We're gonna talk about whatever I done found out and we're gonna keep it moving. It's
Okay.
like,
I got a story.
when I found them lashes, what did I do? Oh boy, talked about
Broke
that
up.
shit, and we broke up
broke
later
up.
though. But we talked about that shit. But I didn't flip out. I laughed about that shit the whole night, nigga. You
Nah,
messing
you
with
was
a bitch
mad.
to wear
You was mad,
eyelashes,
bitch.
and now
Bitch,
I'm
you
wearing
wear
them all.
eyelashes.
And I'm like, now
Real
I'm
quick,
wearing them all.
real
But I
quick,
was mad, bitch. You messing with a girl that wear eyelashes? I was hella
And he
mad.
said, and that was my boy. Eyelashes had got stuck to his shoe, and he had took them off and laid them on his
See,
nightstand.
this is the kind of shit I deal with. So you understand why I don't want a nigga to have female friends?
Because he laid the eyelashes on
Eyelashes
his
got stuck in
nightstand.
his
Just as
shoe.
innocent.
He just as innocent.
And
she just
and
thought
so
the
did that
worst.
empty condom wrapper too, huh?
Okay,
Is
well,
it the
you
same
ain't
dude
going
as
through
that
his
different
trash.
Same dude. Same dude.
Okay, I got a real story.
I ain't
So I
got
got
time
a
for
story.
it.
Well, he was working
But
in
we
the
was
strip
cool.
club.
Yeah,
So, you know what
so
I mean? What you
he had
think?
hella stripper friends too. And I dealt with that shit for
Okay.
as much as I could take, but it's like
Okay.
you always got in the back of your mind, the stripper bitches trying to get a promotion.
So
They trying to do shit. You never
okay,
know.
I got
It was bad.
I got a real story.
She traumatized.
I don't got fear issues. I'm good. That's why I just like open relationships. That's what I'm in right now. Open relationships.
All right,
We
all
open.
right, Jada Pinkett.
We open. We doing whatever we want to do.
Until they like a picture on Instagram.
You know.
It's back closed
We doing
again.
what we want to do.
Okay, I
No
got
obligation.
So can I
Can Mr. E talk?
No, it's cool. No, it's cool.
ahead,
It's just like me, when we in Dallas.
It's
cool.
just like you ain't even here. You ain't gonna talk when you here and when you there.
No.
Wait a minute. She said that Mr. E got on gray straight. Uh-oh.
Got on gray
Mr.
sweatpants. Hold on. Did Misty got on gray sweatpants?
Look, he got to zoom
On
in.
back-
Like
on
this
back-
nigga is reading.
Why you all in this sweatpants?
In my
though?
lap.
She looking all in this sweatpants.
I'm looking for that line.
You be sweating,
Girls,
Mr. E.
girls ain't nothing. Never mind.
Okay, so I got a real story. Okay, so I had.
He said eyelashes fall off every day. That's bullshit. But
Okay,
go
well,
ahead, Mr.
Mr. E,
E.
I'm
Mike, you full of
gonna
shit.
choke your ass. Go
you go.
ahead, tell
That
Mr.
dude.
Mr.
Okay,
Not in the bedroom.
so I had. No, it came off his shoe. Let the man make it.
Okay, Mr.
Okay.
E, just tell your story. Why you even entertaining her? Go, please, tell your story
Please,
before
tell
she
us.
interrupt you, child. Hurry up.
All right.
Hurry up.
Okay, so listen, I had a young lady a long time ago, and I had a female friend, and she used to always say, you know, she like you, she was tripping. And boy, I'm gonna tell you, one day,
She professed her love.
one day I went downtown. I lived downtown at the time. I went to sleep. I woke up. That female friend was outside acting a fool, and thinking that my homegirl was there at the spot. She was thinking that my homegirl was there at the spot. She wasn't even there. I'm talking about she threw rocks at the window. Oh, I'm talking about sticks at the window.
But y'all just
That's
friends.
stupid.
No,
But
no,
she
me
thought
and this chick-
girl was there and she wasn't even
Yeah.
there, but she tripped out anyway.
See, I'm talking about she tripped out into this very second. She has never, ever confessed nothing. She ain't never tried to make a move on me. I've never seen her nude. No, none of that. And people believe that men and women can't be platonic friends and it'll not be nothing more.
You can.
But it's the truth.
You can, but it's
But we
hard
can.
when that
We
person.
can.
I say this: it's hard when that person is an attractive person, no matter how confident, how secure you are.
But I'm not attractive, and neither is she.
But still, to your wife, you might be the motherfucking the shit.
It
And to
wasn't
that
my
girl-
wife. It was just some
But
shit.
and to that girl, I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like, again, it all depends on how attractive that person is. Now,
Right.
you can have friends, female or guy friends, if they don't look better than your spouse. I put it like that. If they don't look better,
Yeah.
that's where it's gonna
I'm talking
cause
about
some problems.
and it actually caused us to break up because she went over there. She almost got me kicked out the property. It was
Yeah, that's a situation.
She acted a fool,
She is.
and I was just like,
She went too
Yo.
hard.
Well, D, what happened to your D-Lights Insights?
Okay, D-Lights Insights.
Hey.
We're gonna wrap up our show.
All right,
11
we're
more
gonna wrap
time.
it up. All right, 44 minutes after the hour. We've been going hard on
Going
this
hard.
topic. And I had to lock the dogs out on the patio, y'all. But I found an article that I wanted to share with you guys, especially the single people.
Oh, and then she gonna look
Especially
over
the
at
single
me.
people. So, anyways,
Miss Instagram.
right. It's
I
from,
ain't even on Instagram. I don't be on none of that shit. Facebook, none of that.
okay.
I fall through every once in a while with a like or two.
Fall through.
whose live are we on?
We on mine.
We on her live.
Cause y'all chose to go on mine. I told y'all to go
I'm
on
gonna go on
yours.
mine. I'm gonna start going
I
on
told
mine.
y'all
No,
all
I
to
was
put
just
your
saying that
lives
because she
on.
said
I didn't
she
want
don't
to
be
go on my
on.
live.
She said she don't be on.
Okay, well, we just gonna pray, y'all. So, anyways, I was checking out this article in Wallet Hub. They do it every year, and I get it, and it always is like very funny to me, and it's just entertaining. So I wanted to share it with y'all. So it is called 2018's Best and Worst Cities for Singles. Now, what do y'all think would be? Where would Dallas fall?
Now, I think we have to also talk about why. It's also because it's not just the dating, like the dating pool of people.
Yeah, it has something to do with the economics rank.
Right. The
Okay.
rates of the cost of dating.
Yeah,
and-
the cost of dating, the fun and recreations,
Right.
different things that people have that they can get into and do, and dating opportunities. So,
Okay.
and then it has a city, and then it has an overall ranking.
So number one.
Now, what do you guys think that where would Dallas fall?
Number 7.
I would think it'd be in the top
It's
10.
way down, number 46, y'all. 46. Okay,
46 best or 46
As the
worst?
46
is the
best.
46
That's
best
halfway through the 100 worst.
because it's saying.
We right in the middle.
How many-
Actually, that means it
How
don't really
many
get better
numbers
than
is
Dallas,
it?
really.
I'm like, how many numbers is it?
The recreation rank, it's only like 22. So as far as fun and things to do,
We don't have a. That's why I was glad to move from Dallas because there is more to stuff
Just
to do
hold
on,
here in
not too much.
California.
Not too much.
No, I love Texas. I do, but that's where you go when you're 65 and you're ready to retire and you want some horse property, which you can still get in California. And I want horse property and stuff like that, but like. That's
I don't
it
know
don't have, we
nobody
don't
got
have
no
mountain
horse in
views.
Dallas.
We
I
don't have
don't
no
know.
beaches. We got a couple of lakes, but look around. It's just trees
No hiking,
and land.
no
Ain't no
nothing like that.
hiking. And I mean, you can find Groupon deals. That's it. Wine take. There's not a lot to do in Dallas.
Yeah, it is. There's a bunch of nice restaurants.
lake,
and all
how
that.
many-
Y'all
how much
ain't
can you
finna do
eat?
the
That's
triple
what I was
D.
talking about.
Y'all ain't
I
finna
love
do the triple
Miko
D
City.
like that.
We can go
Y'all,
to Miko
now
City
Texas has
anytime.
got great food though.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
the best
it's better than
barbecue.
California.
The best
The food
barbecue,
is
for
better
sure.
than California.
Best
I'll be
barbecue
honest.
for sure.
But we have
That's
you
what
go
you do
to the
on
beach.
dates.
He
You
said
can go.
DC in the top 10. We're gonna see.
Okay, so DC is actually not in the top,
The top 10.
Okay,
Oh, wow.
Who made the list? Some dude
Wallet
on
Hub.
board on
And they based it on
Wikipedia.
economics, like the best as far as singles. The best place they based it on the
Where's
best
Los
places.
Angeles?
Los Angeles is
It's
actually,
like it's in the top 10.
It's in the top 10.
It's in the top 10. Yeah,
can see that,
dog.
though.
Washington D.C. ain't even down there. I'm scrolling all the way down to the bottom. D.C.
the number
ain't in.
one place. I think we should
Okay,
get
so
to I don't
number
understand
one
why.
is Atlanta. Ebony would
understand why.
disagree. Ebony would disagree.
don't think it's
CKBENT
there. They always wear
in the
purses
building.
and heels.
It ain't really nothing to do with
She
Atlanta like that.
just
besides go to the
swear
strip club.
that every man in Atlanta is gay, and that is not true. Ebony, you can move to Atlanta,
Hey.
and every man don't wear
I done
purses
been there
and heels.
plenty of times and walked through the airport, down Peachtree, through everywhere. It's a lot of them, but again, even the ones that look
She
straight
just
look
swear.
halfway like they bi.
You
like you
swear
just,
that every
they just
man
all look like they all just
in
kinda
Atlanta
like men out there.
In Atlanta
I don't,
is gay.
You know what? I would never move to Atlanta or Miami
And I don't
for a
know,
man
understand.
or looking for a man for
Right.
2 reasons. Because Atlanta, again, my options very slim, and Miami is very slim too. All them damn Miami, Puerto Rican, Hawaiian, Italian, all these damn foreign bitches running around in bikinis all day riding bikes and shit.
You
That's
insecure.
Too much
There your
temptation.
insecure
Too
comes.
much temptation. I ain't going for it.
So you insecure with yourself, so you
Right.
you will prevent yourself
Boy.
from
California
probably
ain't like Miami.
Ebony get
It goes
married,
down
she
in
gonna
Miami.
move way away from the
It's
city.
a lot of
Laredo,
slut action in
Texas.
Miami. A lot
We
of
gonna
slut
move to
action.
Laredo, Texas, because that says that's one of the worst cities. Okay, the number
Laredo.
one is Atlanta.
Atlanta.
The last one is Brownsville, Texas. So that's where Ebony gonna move
Hell
as soon
no.
as
Never
she get
ski.
into
It
a
sound like they got
relationship.
tornadoes over there. Hell no.
Because you can't move to Miami because
I'm gonna stay right here in LA,
they got too many
California.
sexy
They-
women in Miami.
That's all right.
So
We all average
you don't
out
like
here
the
in California.
competition.
Ain't no, they all got booties and boob jobs and shots
Okay.
out there and perfect and shit in Miami. I don't want to go out
So
there.
the top 10 cities
For real though, hell
to
no.
date. Can I do my segment?
Is
my
Miami on this list?
D-Lights
No.
Insights.
Hell no.
D-Lights Insights, the top 10 best cities: Atlanta, Denver, San Francisco, Portland, Oregon, Los Angeles, Seattle, Chicago, San Diego, Minneapolis, and Portland. Okay, those, Portland, Maine. Not even get Portland, Oregon. It's Portland, Maine. Okay,
Portland,
child.
Maine.
And so it says with about 45% of all U.S. adults being single and the average date costing about $100, the personal...
Average day.
Yeah, average date costs
$100.
$100.
Niggas spending $100 still. Shit, I'm trying to.
That girl,
Hey.
just not the
Oh,
man,
shit,
just not the man you dating.
Only them old white men spend over $100.
See, no, you need to get out the old white man tank and go. Just
No,
go.
niggas ain't spending
So-
$100 no more.
See, because you call them niggas.
They out here trying to pull out the
You
tab.
call
What you
them
gonna
niggas.
have?
That's number one.
That's but anyway.
Okay, so the personal finance website Wallop Hub, they basically they did this they did this survey. Yeah, thank you. Help me out. That's a cheap date. JVE Music. Okay.
Job.
Yeah, we stay in Cali, baby. We stay in Cali.
That's a cheap
We
day.
here.
See, folks,
That is a cheap date. But anyways, Detroit has the highest share of single persons, which is 2 times higher than Fremont, California, and which the city is the lowest at 37.1%. So Detroit is at 73.77% as far as all the singles are in Detroit. Girl, Dwelle, hey, is he still single? I know he just had a baby, but yeah,
Is he with
out
his baby
there.
mama though?
You know what I'm saying? So, and then, but it says Garden Grove, California, which
You
is
always shopping.
down
Always.
always. Garden
Oh.
Grove, which is
And
down
putting shit on layaway too.
Garden Grove, which is in like Orange County by Disneyland. It says Garden Grove, California has the lowest average meal cost at $12.78. That's all them Asian spots. You go get you a good Thai food place. You get you $12 meal.
Some edamame.
So anyways, and then it says that in Dover, Delaware, the city with the highest meal cost, which is about
Dover.
120.
Where-
So we
where the
never
hell is in
moving
Dover?
to Dover.
Ain't
Okay.
nobody going to Dover. What the hell's that?
We
Ain't
ain't
they
going
getting
to
hit
Port-
with
Somebody
storms
in
and
Dover
hurricanes and
spending
shit?
$120.
So at the end of the day, y'all, if you guys want to check out this and get all the information about this article and this survey, and then they did
Wallet
this
Hub.
ranking, wallethub.com, 2018 best and worst cities to be single.
Well, at least I'm in the right place.
And they're like, you in the top 10, baby. Now, when you take your tail out there,
I'm having fun. Believe
and
me, I'm
get
in
out-
open relationships. I'm having fun. I'm
You
enjoying
having
my
fun.
life. No
Okay,
obligation.
we don't put
Open relationships.
That
man.
means you're just dating. You're just dating. That's what that
When I
means.
think about open relationships, I think
People
about getting
don't-
booty with everybody.
People don't
Just
know.
open.
People
Just
don't
get-
know.
just open for
That's
business.
what I-
It's like 7-Eleven around this bitch.
That's what I
Open
think.
business. Just open like a bitch.
You guys are totally making this
Sorry,
more
I'm
Open like a
Every
bitch.
time she say open, I get
Open
a vivid
me-
picture
but
of
see,
just
listen,
an orgy. It's like crazy.
People don't realize when you're dating somebody, that becomes like a small relationship. Even when you're dating somebody. Right now, I'm only dating one person, but he might be dating somebody. And I might not be dating somebody else. But bottom line, I'm not worried about him dating whoever he's dating. I'm just dating him. So that's what it means open. I'm not worried about who he's doing,
Hold on.
what he's got going on. We just having
y'all-
fun and enjoying time.
So y'all getting booty and you ain't worried about who he getting booty
No,
with?
we just enjoying life. That's
I'm
open.
worried.
That's single
I
and
would be
dating.
worried.
That's living my best life. We just single and dating. I've been doing it for a year with him and I'm good.
Okay.
No obligations, no pressure, no pressure.
No pressure.
We're just
All
having
right.
fun.
All right. Mr. E, this is your track. It's the soundtrack to the Love and War show. And
So,
this
yeah, man,
is...
treat a woman. All right, Jive, I hear you.
All right, Love and War Radio, y'all. Love and War Talk. You have been tuned in. I am your girl, D-Light.
It's your boy, Mr. E.
And I'm Ebony Mose. We appreciate y'all for tuning in every Monday night right here on Instagram Live, the YouTube, the Spreaker. Sis got us everywhere.
Anchor FM.
Yes.
You know, I'm behind on a couple shows that I need to
That's all
upload, but God is good.
God
I'm
is
getting
good.
there.
Won't he do
I'm
it?
getting there. Won't
All
he
the
do
time.
it? All right. All right.
All
All right. So check it out, y'all. Make sure you do follow our Love and War Instagram channel.
And follow On Air Divas.
On Air Divas,
Mr.
E did
E.
it. Mr.
And
E
y'all
did it.
are already following me.
Ebony Mose. If you need some of them fire tracks, go to MrEDiddy.com, loveandwar.com, coming soon, keytothecity.com. We live, y'all. We love you so much for watching, listening. Till next time.